Now we are going to take multiple choice question on Ind AS 115. Some important question I have identified for you. You can practice more MCQs. Okay, so let us take question number 1 MCQ on Ind AS 115, revenue from contract with customer. Read the question, think and then give me the answer. I am sure you might get little confused, but yes, if you have read the standard carefully, you will be able to get the right answer. So it is a challenge for you to get the answer right. Okay, so I will read the question for you. Which of the following fall within the scope of Ind AS 115? I am not going to give you any hint. Revenue from contract of insurance, revenue from operating lease, revenue from non-monetary transaction between entities engaged in the same line of business to facilitate sales, and the last is revenue from contract with variable consideration. So I would ask you to give me the answer of this MCQ. Think you are sitting in the exam and this question has come. What answer would you write? Anybody answer? Visualize the answer. Visualize the answer in your mind, and then I will disclose the correct answer. First, does not fall in the scope of this standard. This also does not fall in the scope of this standard. This also does not fall in the scope of this standard if there is non-monetary transaction between entities in same line of business to facilitate sale to the customer. Like two companies supplying bottles may supply to each other customer to facilitate sale. It is not covered by this standard because it is not treated as revenue. Then the only answer left is this one. Revenue from contract with variable consideration is covered by this standard. So if there is a variable consideration, it is estimated subject to certain conditions given in the standard and it will be recognized. So let us search for that answer which says option D is right. This answer. This says only 0.4 comes in the scope of Ind AS. So tick mark C. C was the right answer. Okay, we'll try one more. Question number 2. If the entity expects to recover, what are incremental cost? What are incremental costs recognized as an asset? What are incremental costs in Ind AS 115 recognized as an asset? So option A, if the entity expects to recover those costs from the customer. Option B, if the entity does not expect to recover those costs from the customer. Option C, if the entity expects to incur such cost over a longer period of time. And option D, if the entity wants to defer such non-recurring expense. For question number 2, spot the correct option, correct answer. Spot the correct option. When are incremental costs recognized as an asset? So you have given the correct answer. One student has replied option A is the correct answer. If the entity expects to recover those costs from the customer, then incremental cost will be recognized as an asset. We have taken few questions on that in our class. Question number 3 now. Which of the following indicate that entity is not a principal? Entity is not a principal as per Ind AS 115. Which of the following indicate that entity is not a principal? Entity does not have inventory risk. It has discretion in establishing the selling price. Consideration received is in the form of commission. Exposed to credit risk for amount receivable from a customer. So which of these indicate entity is not a principal? So identify condition required for being an agent. Anybody? One student is saying option B. An entity does not have inventory risk is correct. This is a sign of an agent. It has discretion in establishing selling price. This is a wrong option. Consideration is in the form of commission is a right option. Exposed to credit risk. Agent is not exposed to credit risk. So you have to search for that option which has 1 and 3. These are the tricky question, okay? And therefore the answer is B, which has option 1 and option 3. So this answer is over. This MCQ session is over. You will join our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and in future we will upload more MCQs on the YouTube channel. Is it right? Thank you very much and have a good day.